it's Mikey. Welcome to the farm. So glad to have y'all here with us today. As you can see behind me, we are currently in our fall season here on the farm. The leaves are starting to change color. And not only that, we are currently in a full moon season. And if you don't know what you need to be doing during a full moon, y'all stick around to the end of this video. We've got some very important information to share with y'all. We've got a lot going on today. We are trying to get these pastures worked up really good over the winter time. So hopefully we can get some seed out to better utilize that to feed all the livestock over the winter months and hopefully cut down on some cost of hay. And not only that, we have several products that we want to share with y'all and we think that y'all might be interested in. Y'all come along with us today.
Y'all ever seen a pig so happy? Oh, Oreo, she's daggone. She's just as excited as can be. I turned this hose on and I went over there and walled their house up. And let me tell you, she loves this water. She was actually dancing. That's why I went to get the phone. Look at her. She's like, man, that feels good. But I went over there and walled their house in. I got to put one more sheet on it, but 3 sides of it's pretty much done. 2 sides is completely done, and then one's almost done. Then I'm going to do a little bit of half on the front and give them just a door to go in, so that I'll be able to keep the wind off of them and put some hay in there for them for the winter. That's one happy pig there. All right, y'all. These girls and guys is hungry here, but I want to move their pen up here first. So I'm going to move them down a little bit. They done pretty much ate all that up. Y'all can see it. It's nothing but piles of dead grass. They done pulled the grass up. Just hang on. You'll get to eat in just a minute. Pigs can be pretty rough on fence wire. They have about destroyed the wire on this pen. Hang on. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Rusty, buddy. Hey, buddy. You know your name, don't you, Rusty? You know your name? Come here, Rusty. Come here, some water. Come here, Rusty. I think he knows his name, y'all. He comes to you kind of when you call him. All right, now we're going to do something completely different y'all hadn't seen before. I am putting out one of our mini traps. And we are going to try to catch us some predators that we think is harming our animals and stuff. So I'm going to put the trap up here at the end of this. Is Candy and Shay's pen. You see them in the background. And I'm going to put the trap here because I think the predators are coming from in the woods right here somewhere. Coming down and going through the pen, going through the fence and getting down through there. All right, that's baited up. No laughing. I'm using a can of pedigree dog food, canned dog food. And believe it or not, I've had great success with that. These predators, they'll eat just about anything that they can get. So, now all we do is sit back and wait.
Old hubby here is going to be following behind me. We are going to be moving all these critters into another area and the pastures so we can get in and out with the tractor today. We got a lot going on. We're going to be working up these pastures really good and putting some seed out for all these critters around here. Shepherd, you ready to get everybody moved, buddy? Come on, let's get these babies moved. As y'all can see, they're ready and waiting. So we're gonna get one of these feed troughs here moved back up there in that pasture back there so we can get in and out. Oh, Loretta, she's gonna jump the fence again. That's a heavy trough right there. Homemade by hubby.
Oh, heavy, I tell you that.
Yes, they are. Very heavy. Loretta and Nelson want to know where you're going with the feed trough.
Bringing y'all some food.
And the cows are over there eating Shep's food. Shepherd, everybody's eating your food, buddy. There's Tom David. A couple more chickens. So we're gonna go up here and try to get all these critters up here in this pasture up here. And it's kind of hard to get in and out through the gates when all of them are crowded up, and every time you come in they think you got something good for them to eat. So, and Shep's coming along to help. Shep said you need some help with that.
I might. I'll tell you one thing, ain't no wind gonna blow this away.
No.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be some strong wind.
Yeah. Move it over here so Miss Loretta don't use it as a ladder.
Yeah. She's good at jumping fences.
Yeah.
Interesting though, she only jumps the fence from pasture to pasture. She's never, knock on wood, jumped out of the pasture.
No, she hasn't.
She's hopping over from pasture to pasture.
Yeah. Come on, cows.
Come on, babies.
No.
Loretta said, what you got? She said, I will help you with that. Nelson said he is going to drive. My goodness. Crazy goat.
No. Come on, Brownie. Come on. Nancy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Let me go see if I can show hubby how to get this done.
Yeah, Templeton knows to come. All right, y'all, this is just something you have to let the professional do. These are all her babies, so they know to follow her.
Y'all have to understand, they're used to me because I'm out here with them every day. So, 9 times out of 10, they know where their feed comes from.
Yeah.
Or who it comes from, I might say.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, baby.
That's everybody.
We're just missing Ruby. She's down there still eating the dog food.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Come on, Nancy. Go on in. Go in. Really? She's so ornery.
Yes, she is.
Shepherd, you gonna help me get her?
Shep, you need to go protect your food.
Go in, Nancy. She'll go. She knows where the food is.
Yep.
She loves food. Oh, Nancy. You gonna miss it?
Here comes Miss Ruby.
Come on, Ruby.
I get out the way.
Come on, Ruby. Come on. Come on.
She's a little on the slow side, y'all. She's getting it. There she goes. She's in the Indianapolis 500. She said, oh, food.
Come on. It's over here, girl. Come on. Come on, Ruby. Come on. Come on, Ruby. Come on, Ruby.
She might come in if you come out. I don't know.
Come on. All right, come on, Ruby. Good girl.
Shep said he's coming to herd them in there.
Yeah.
He said the cows ate all his dog food.
Yeah, we'll have to get him some more food. All right, mission 1 accomplished. So we're gonna go around and finish feeding up all these critters, but I wanna show them what we're gonna be working on today. All right, y'all, come with me. So, when we brought all the livestock here, we still got a lot of work to do in our pasture area to make sure that they're gonna have plenty of feed. Right now, we're getting into our fall season, so the grass is getting very dormant. And we went up to Wagner yesterday, had a nice visit with Mr. David, and he hooked us up with some seed. So up in this area, behind the log cabin here,
All that up there.
so that's pretty hard clay type dirt. It's hard to get anything really to grow up there. And y'all seen, I've put out grass seed around here and different type of seeds so many times, and it seems like every time I've put it out, we've had a downpour of rain to either wash the seed away or anything like that. We don't have any rain in our forecast for a while now. So we're gonna go up here today, try to get this soil loosened up a little bit up there for us, and bring in some of our compost, spread it out real good, try to loosen that soil up, and put some seed out, see if that's gonna help make this seed come up for us and give all those babies plenty to eat over the winter time. So that's what we're gonna be working on today, y'all.
All right, y'all, she's cleaning.
Yeah, I'm in here getting chicken coops cleaned out. And as y'all can see, we got a ton of feathers. So hubby told y'all in our last video that we lost a hen, a turkey, and our rescue kitty Snots. Yeah. And apparently we do have a predator running around. And I'm up here getting these chicken coops cleaned out. And we have noticed a couple more of our chickens gone. Yeah. And our chicken that we showed you in our last video that got up in the log cabin and hatched her a baby chick, she is MIA. So we're hoping that she's taken off in the wooded area and hiding her and her baby chick. But hubby will be putting a trap out today, and we are going to be eyes wide open for us a predator.
We're not certain if it was a raccoon, possum, fox, what it was that jumped over and got them. So the chickens have been actually, for the last couple nights, they've been sleeping up in a tree.
We're gonna get these guys back in here. They're safe in here once this door is shut. I don't think anything's gonna come in there and do any harm to them. So, but yeah, ever since that happened, obviously something did occur in the chicken coop, And you can tell they're a little iffy, and can't blame them to come back in here. So we're going to try to get some feed in here for them and shut this so they will be safe, and let them get reacclimated to their area and get that comfort that they're safe in their area again. So right now, you know, the colder months and things like that, the chickens aren't laying as many eggs as they normally would over the summer months. They are starting to molt. And so right now we're just supplementing their feed with, you know, the scratch that we get from Wagner Milling Company. I always like to give my chickens that, but it's got a lot of sunflower seeds and things like that to give them some extra protein right now. And seems to be helping, because I picked up one egg from our other chicken coop the other day. So I think that extra protein's helping them.
Yeah, and as she said in our other video, y'all see our little helper right here. It don't matter. When we come out in this pasture, wherever we go, Mr. Shepherd, yep, talking about you, he finds him a nice cool spot and sits right beside our side, usually in the way. While she's cleaning that coop out, I'm going to get the tractor and get a bucket load of sand and bring in and put some new sand down in the bottom of the chicken coop, in the chicken pen, before we put shavings down, because there's a couple of low areas where the chickens have been, and they've been taking dust baths and stuff like that. So I want to go ahead and get those areas built up before we put down the new shavings. Made it back with the shavings.
Yeah, my shavings, my DE, and whew.
That's a long walk.
Yeah, that's a heavy bag and uphill. All right, so I have come in here and gotten the chicken coop up here nice and clean for them. They got nice clean water, feed out here, and of course nice clean shavings. And y'all know I always put out DE as well in the chicken coop areas to cut down on any mites that the chickens may contract while they're out and about. But this area is nice and clean for them. Hopefully we will be able to gather them up tonight. They have been out nesting in the trees, and we've had a couple of hens that have been going into our barn area. So hopefully we can gather them all up tonight, get them back in their coop, and make sure, y'all, that we shut their door. And I wanted to share something with y'all. I was watching a video yesterday, and our good friends over at MT Homestead just did a video yesterday on installing a very secure chicken coop door. And it is made out of aluminum and prevents any critters from getting inside your chicken coop once it's closed down and secure. Hubby, of course, constructed our chicken coop area, and we have a little latch on our chicken door that when we do shut it, we make sure that that is latched. And we haven't had any problems with anything getting into the chicken coop once this door is shut and secured with that latch. But we found Mike and Terry's video they did on their chicken coop door very interesting, and a lot of you might want to go and check it out because it is a solar power chicken coop door, and it, I think, would come in handy for anyone if you're ever out of town, or in the case like we did the other night, just get so busy and forget to shut it. So it is on a timer, so you can set the timer to open and close. And anyway, if y'all are interested, I'll be sure to put a link to that video in the description to this video, and y'all can go over and check them out and tell Big Mike and Terry that Celebrating Farm Life sent you over to them. Hubby's brought in all this dirt that washed out around the chicken coop, and we're going to be bringing some more in on this side over here, the back side of the chicken coop right here. And I'm going to come along because if y'all see, stepping in some of this dirt, it's pretty loose, sandy dirt. So I am going to wet it down good to try to pack it down some. I've already raked it out some to try to level it out. Is right in the spot. Shep, I was fixing to put dirt there.
He said, I thought you put this dirt here for me because it's nice and cool, Mama.
Shepherd. Oh my goodness. He said, oh, excuse me, am I in your way? He said, excuse me, you're in my way. Up in this part of the pasture up here, it's a lot of hard clay. And we have put seed out upon seed, and anytime we have any kind of rain come in as well, the seed gets washed all the way downhill. But we are throwing out some of our compost in this area up here, try to get this soil worked up good up here, and we're gonna loosen this dirt up here some in this area and put out some seed for the cows and the goats for this winter. We've got a mixture of seeds. We've got red clover and winter rye, rape. It is just a mixture. Mr. David at Wagner Milling Company, he hooked us up, y'all. So while hubby is bringing in all this compost for the area up there so we can get the seed out, y'all see what I'm doing. I am going around cleaning up all of our chicken coop areas and making sure everything has fresh, clean water. I wanted to show y'all these bowls. These were in there with the turkey and the other chickens, and I've already dumped the water out of them to bring them out here to clean them out. But y'all can see how much muck and dirt and everything they get in the bottom of these bowls. And this is why I like to come out here and spray them with a little bit of Clorox water, wipe them out real good. And this isn't every single time I change their water. So, but I like to make sure that once their feed bowls start getting dirty like that we are coming out here, making sure that they are nice and clean for them so they don't get any kind of disease or sickness that could possibly be from dirty feed or water bowls. So this is one of the products that we received from Chapin International that hubby and I did for y'all a couple weeks ago. They sent us several products to try out, let y'all know what we think about them. And this is a heavy duty spray nozzle. This thing, I'm telling you what, me being out here in our pasture area, we go through so many of these. They're just not made as well as this one. You know, the animals can get out here and tend to step on them and break them. And if any of you know, a lot of them are kind of made more with the plastic. And this little handle right here, for us anyway, would always tend to break off. But this thing, I'm telling you, I don't mind using this out here in our pasture. This thing is heavy duty metal. It is very well made. So this is what I'm using to come out here and get all of these chicken bowls and feed bowls cleaned up. And I love it because it's got all the different settings on the hose here. And I can't think of a better spray nozzle that we have owned and had that has been as well made as this one right here, y'all. This is a must-have spray nozzle for sure. Like I said, it's heavy. It is very well made. And I am not worried about any of the critters coming out here and stepping on it by accident or anything like that. If I drop it, it's not gonna break. This thing is going to last us for quite a while. Thank you, Chapin International. Look at all these critters. Now, Loretta, really? This goat, I'm telling you, goats will eat and chew on anything. Won't they, Brownie? Yeah. Yes, they will, buddy. Hey. There's old Ruby. Hey, Ruby. And there's Lacey. And old Ornery herself. Hey, Nancy. Hey, girls. Nelson. Don't be ugly. Brownie's gonna put you in your place. Yes, he is. So, as you can see, we have all these critters up here in the area behind the barn so we can get in and out. We got to get that tarp out of there. We put that up in case any of the critters needed to get under it when the hurricane came through, and you can see it's done blue, so just to give them a little protection from the rainwater. But look at this. There's my last 2 hens. And there's old Clyde. He's protecting his girls. So we just gotta continue being vigilant to what is coming in. Yes, we do. And getting a hold of these critters around here. All right, so we rounded up the chickens that we have left, and they're back in their coop. And I wanted to show y'all their door. Hubby installed this latch on it, so when we shut this door, we can latch it shut. And they are secure and safe in that chicken coop. So I wanted to share with y'all what we think happened with these cows being so nervous about coming in this barn area. You know, we originally thought that it might have been the tin roof flapping around right here in this corner. But when it started raining that morning, all the chickens came up in the barn. They were in the barn. They like coming in there and scratching around. Well, they roosted up in the barn and apparently attract a predator, because we're now missing 4 more chickens. Hubby has been up here and got this ground up here worked up some, and we are fixing to get some seed out in this area up here for all the livestock. All right, I got my handheld seed spreader, and I'm gonna load it up with all this seed that Mr. David mixed together for us and get this spread out up here in this area and see how it does for us.
That's some good looking stuff, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's a nice mixture of stuff right there. So I'm really excited to see how this does for us. And like I told our viewers, over the winter months, when the grass becomes dormant, hay is expensive.
Yes.
And these critters around here go through some hay now, I'm telling you. So hopefully this will help cut down on our cost of hay and give them some good nutrition over the winter months. Hubby, what you got in store this time?
Well, I just used this little piece of old cyclone fence right here with a piece of solid steel pipe. Well, not solid steel, but heavy steel pipe on it. And I'm just going to drag it behind the lawnmower. And it just needs to be lightly gone over to just scrape some dirt back on top of the seeds. I don't want to mess it up too much, because if we do get a bad rain or something, it's going to really wash that hillside real bad. So I already plowed it up lightly, but I want to take this and just go over it and just scuff it up a little bit, just enough to cover the seeds up. know she showed y'all the spray nozzle that she got from Chapin International and how well it worked and how good it was. Well, I just wanted to take the time to show y'all the tripod sprinkler that they sent us and how good it's working. It's doing an outstanding job watering. It's made of good heavy-duty aluminum. It's not like the PVC sprinklers that I made that we have to worry about the cows stepping on and breaking or anything like that. It's also adjustable in height. So when we put it down in the garden and your tomato plants get about that high, the sprinkler can sit up here and sprinkle and still reach over the tomato plants and reach everything in the garden. Everybody probably knows when you get one of the little shorter sprinklers or something, it hits your plants and then it don't water what's on the other side of it. So this is a very good addition for us to have out here.
All the critters are getting their belly full of hay for the night and should be going up soon. So everything on this side is pretty cleaned up today. Got the barn cleaned out. All 3 of the chicken coops cleaned out and all their feed and water troughs clean. So they are good to go. They're happy to be back over here. All right, y'all. As you can see behind us, the sun is starting to go down. We're going to continue watering up here until it gets dusk, and we're going to go inside and we're going to get us a good supper and wrap things up for today. Y'all make sure that you're guarding your animals and making sure that you're keeping them safe from any unwanted predators, because we sure do seem to have one around here. But old hubby, he's going to catch him a predator. I can guarantee you that.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all take care out there. Be safe. God bless. Y'all come back and see us soon.
When we was at Wagner Milling Company, we discovered something new. And as y'all know, we're in a full moon cycle right now. And a lady was talking to us while we were there, and she told us that during a full moon, that is the best time to worm your dogs. So we picked up some worming medicine while we was at Mr. Davis and wormed all of our babies here. And we did not know that. That's something new to us, and we wanted to pass that information along to y'all.
Rocky, do you agree, sir? He said he agrees. He said, thank you so much.